Mega Man X Dive is the only new form of Mega Man content we've been getting from Capcom these days, and it's looking like we won't be eating those for at least a while. So then came the renaissance of fan mods and fan games. But there is one certain indie company that decided to take it a step further and create their own franchise. 30XX is a sequel to the well-received 20XX, created by a developer who looked at the content drop and said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." With 20XX being a successful game, 30XX is looking to vastly improve what came before. This video will provide you 5 reasons why it's worth trying out, even with the game currently in early access. .30XX level design works off a complicated algorithm to create a randomized level that is surprisingly coherent and familiar. This means every playthrough of 30XX is never the same. This increases the replay value of the game by multiple levels and provides good reason as to why there are daily and weekly challenges to complete with their own leaderboard. .30XX has 2 different playstyle modes. Standard mode is a roguelike experience where if you die once, you lose all progress and must return to the beginning of the game. For those that find that too punishing, there is Mega Mode, which is the classic mode of the game where you're free to choose a stage and create your own order. Death in this mode will take you back to the stage select screen with your progress intact, providing a more traditional experience. Nina and Ace are your X and Zero of this game, but they've grown beyond their archetypes and become something that feels familiar but brings their own flavor. Nina can jump and shoot while gaining powers like a standard Mega Man. However, she is also capable of combining powers together for new effects, pushing the standard list of A powers to a whopping list of 36 combinations, all with distinct usage and advantages. Ace can jump and slash and has techniques. It works very much like Zero's learned moves. But that's where the similarities end. Ace is a high mobility character that strings techniques together for high damage and to keep the momentum going. He also has multiple weapons that he can gain, all providing their own unique technique. While many indie titles and fan games borrow the Mega Man formula, sometimes even blatantly, extremely few of them take on the Herculean task of emulating the X formula. This is because dashing and wall climbing are such drastic additions to movement that the level design and enemies have to compensate for it, which transforms the gameplay into being very tight and snappy. This is much harder to do than it looks. Many, and I mean many fan game developers have burnt out trying to get this just right. Fortunately, 30XX does a pretty good job at providing this feel. While it isn't an exact match in physics, dashing and wall jumping in this game feels pretty good and pretty natural. With the basics down, it makes all the other flavors mix in for a very Mega Man X experience. You have parts, armor upgrades, stat boost, and balance enemies and bosses to use it on, making a heart-pounding experience where your own skill transforms the gameplay into something magical. So I'm sure some of you out there are saying, yes, these are all good reasons, but why not just wait until it's finished? In a world where unfinished games are becoming more the norm, I can understand this feeling. No one wants to spend money on an unfinished game and just hope they get the full package later on. So let me dispel this feeling. 20XX has a proven track record that developers care about feedback. They literally turned a fan-made Discord into an official one, and they actively answer to criticisms and suggestions. As a person that has been part of this community and have been part of the beta testing group, I can say with 100% confidence that your feedback will be heard. For example, feedback is the reason why Mega Mode is even a thing. In short, getting the game during early access means you have the chance to make the game an even better finished product for everyone to enjoy. The 30XX fanbase has done a lot to improve the game, and we would love more people to be part of it. And that is my 5 reasons as to why every Mega Man X fan should try 30XX. If you're convinced, the game is currently available on Steam, and access to the Discord channel will be put in the description. for the people who already have the game, do you have any other reason why people should try 30XX? For the rest, do you have any questions? I'm willing to answer anything in the comments below. And if you just enjoyed the video, be sure to give a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you next time.